What is up? What is up? Oh man, actually I forgot I was gonna do my cool intro. So y'all check this out because y'all know I'm raw and real about how we roll. So I'm gonna pretend like y'all didn't already see this. Check this out. Why am I doing this video? I'm doing this video because it blows my mind how many people I'm talking to that just can't get out of their own head. And if I'm being honest, I can spend a lot of time in my own head if I'm not careful. And so literally, I was talking to a coaching client of mine yesterday, and these were her exact words to me. She said, I did a quiet time this morning. I listened to a podcast this morning, and I just have no idea what to talk about. And that was a moment for me where I thought, oh my gosh, man, people just aren't understanding how easy it is to navigate the water of good content. And so we had to have a coaching session, and we talked through it, and I walked her off of a few of the ledges that she was ready to jump off of. And so this morning, as I thought through that conversation, I thought, man, I need to do a video because I think there's 4 things that you can do better that will help you achieve at a higher level with your content, with video. And so I wanted to give those to you guys. And some of you may have heard before, but for many of you, you may have never really thought like this before. And so the first tip that I want to give you guys to get out of your head when it comes to creating content for yourself is you've got to treat it like coffee. I was doing a training last night. My parents are part of a huge organization where they work with thousands of people. And so I jumped into their Facebook group and trained last night on social media. And I was having this conversation with my dad about because he struggles with video. He's brilliant. He's an author. He's a speaker, right? He's a brilliant human, and he struggles with doing video. And I said, Dad, have you ever pulled into a parking spot at a coffee shop before you had a meeting with someone and literally had to talk yourself into going into that coffee shop, right? Did you carry the fear of I hope we have enough to talk about. I hope they don't think I'm boring. I hope they don't leave in the middle of it. No, we didn't have any of those fears. Because for whatever reason, when we're dealing with in-person stuff, we trust ourselves. We believe and understand the environment. And so we walk into those environments completely fearless. So we've got to begin, guys, to treat video like coffee. The same confidence that you walk into a coffee appointment with should be the same confidence that you jump on video with. But guys, here's why this is weird, right? This is why we let this trick us. Because right now, I'm doing this live in my office through StreamYard. And so I'm looking at how many viewers are there. And then that number is, if I'm not careful, going to validate or unvalidate me. If it's a big number, then I'm going, yeah, man, I'm crushing it. I'm doing great. There's a lot of people. If it's a small number, I start mentally kind of going, oh my gosh, was this a mistake? Am I talking about something that nobody cares about? And that number cannot be the roller coaster of validation in our minds. We can't let it be like that. The other struggle that video doesn't provide us that coffee does is instant validation from the recipient. If I'm telling a story, I can tell by your body language, by your eye contact, if you're engaged. So if I can tell you're engaged, I'm encouraged. But if it feels like you're unengaged, I could be discouraged. If I tell a joke in person and you laugh, I go, yeah, I got it. But right now, if I try to be funny, I have no idea if it's funny, right? So we have to figure out how to overcome the situation of video to make it feel more like coffee. Guys, when I do all these videos, I literally pretend as if one of you is sitting on the other side of this camera lens and we're having a conversation. I'm literally looking through the camera to the imaginary person sitting on the other side of this table, trying to trick myself into this is a very intimate moment between myself and a friend. That's how I do it. If you struggle with carrying out a video, right, I would encourage you to think through, right, the same way you'd be at coffee. And while I'm telling a story, my friend can ask questions. So that helps it be conversational. So how do we accomplish that with video? You have to predetermine what questions you think people might ask. And you just work that into the conversation. So for example, I could be doing this video right now, and I could say, you know, guys, yesterday, what my friend said was, I just feel stuck. So see, because this is a one-way conversation, I brought that to the table myself to help this feel conversational. That's a trick to make this feel a little bit more like coffee with a friend. And that's what I can't see who it is, but that's what someone says. I feel so stuck. August is almost over and haven't done a single video or have content out there. Guys, how do we get unstuck? We start. We start. We do something. We cannot wait to feel it, because you will rarely feel your way into action when it has to do with video. It's just not going to happen. You've got to just do it, because I'll tell you guys, I have felt stuck. And so what did I do? 5 minutes ago, I guess 7 minutes and 16 seconds ago, I literally was like, I need to do this video. I don't want to. I'm not feeling it, but I just have to do it. I have to do it. And so here I am doing it. Do I feel great about it? No. Do I wish my hair was done today? Yes. But it is what it is. I'm breaking the cycle of not doing video by doing video. Guys, that's how this works. If you're struggling to get back on the health kick, right, which I also struggle constantly with, the only thing to do is make the next right decision. Make the next right decision. And so we've got to be treating video more like coffee with a friend. And if y'all have got more questions, put them in the comments, or thoughts or things that work for you. Put them in the comments to help everybody, because this is huge. So we first got to treat video like coffee with a friend. The second thing, guys, is don't overthink your content. What did my coaching client literally say yesterday? She said, I did my devotional today. I listened to a podcast today, and I just don't know what to talk about. You know what I said to her? I said, why can't you talk about the devotion that you read? Why can't you talk about the podcast that you listened to? And her response was, oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. Guys, we're overthinking our content so bad. You again, if we kind of link this back to coffee, you don't think through in advance all the talking points that you want to have with your friend when y'all go to coffee. It just naturally happens. So why can't we allow video to feel that way? If you went and picked up, your kids' school packets today, and you're trying to figure out, are you going to do virtual learning or in-person learning, right? That's great content. If you read a chapter in a book today, that's great content. If you listen to something on the radio that was interesting, that's great content. If you've got a tip for something inside of your business, that's great content. You just have to get out there. You have to stop thinking, because this is what my dad said last night, again, who is brilliant. But he said, I just don't feel like anybody cares what I have to say. And I said, Dad, do people get up from meetings with you because you're so boring? Right? Do people literally go, Randy, thank you for being here, but you're the most boring person I've ever met. And so I've got to call this early. No, that's not what happens, right? People want to know what you think. Your people value your opinion. So you've got to put it out there. So stop overthinking your content. Just do it. Gary Vee, if you know who Gary Vee is, Gary Vee says all the time, what's better, no video or a bad video? And he says a bad video every time, because all we need to be doing, guys, is putting reminders in front of our people. We've got to remind them that we exist. We don't need to beat them over the head with sales, but we've got to be in front of them with story. And so stop overthinking the content. The third piece, guys, is stop being selfish. Most of you struggle with content because you're being selfish in thought. Because when you think about content, you can't get your mind outside of, how do I sell more houses? How do I sell more mortgages? How do I sell more this? And so all of your content strategies are based in, how can you sell something? Guys, that's selfish. That is selfish. It is impossible to create valuable content that is based in a self-serving need. So you got to let that go. You got to realize that your video about the food you bought for your dog is going to get you closer to that next buyer or seller than your open house video is, because that's real life. Bring value to people. You know, what I always am trying to do before I do anything, this video included, is, does this content produce value for people? Does this content allow people to produce fruit in their business, not mine? I hope that a byproduct of my content is that my business grows, but that's never my first strategy, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So you've got to stop being selfish and really put your mind into the body of the recipient. What do they want to hear? What are they struggling with? What's going on in their world? And go produce content that fits the answers to those questions. That's where the power lies, in great content. And guys, the last thing is simply this: start small. Just do one. Stop feeling like, because I know we're all different. I am a fly by the seat of my pants guy. I just whip the camera out and I do a video. Others of you are very planned and calculated and coordinated, and you don't just want to plan one video, but you want to plan a series of videos. You want to know what the next 90 days of video needs to look like. And all of that prep, you never take action. So just do one. Let yourself get back into a rhythm before you try to create a 3-month calendar. Because your brain is in the right place to create a calendar when you're not where you need to be. So break the cycle. Some of you that watch this today, you need to literally do a video today. You need to do a video today. You don't need to plan a video today to do Monday. You need to get out of this rhythm that you're in that's bad and get back into a good one. So start small, just do one. Be intentional. And guys, if you will do these things, I cannot, I wish there was a better way to preach the value of video. I wish there was a better way to help you understand the power that comes with video. And here's what's funny. Many of you that are going to watch this, you already have success stories with video, yet you still struggle to do it. It's crazy to me. So get out of your own head. Get out there and make it happen. And you will be so glad that you did, because your business will bear fruit because of it. It's too powerful for it not to work. If y'all have got questions, if y'all have got thoughts, hit me up. I'm happy to help. But I hope to see some more videos from you guys, because that is what's going to get you through the rest of this really awesome season and prepare you to be on top when this season slows down a little bit. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Talk to you soon. See ya.